Any woman who crosses this crocodile river alive will marry my son.
The prince is mine. I must marry the prince. Help! The crocodile is behind me.
In the great kingdom of Ajanla, there lived a rich and powerful king called King Adewale. King Adewale had everything a king could ask for. He had gold, he had large farms, he had many houses, he had loyal soldiers, and most importantly, he had a son. His only son was Prince Adetunji. Prince Adetunji was handsome, educated, and respected by everyone in the kingdom. But there was one problem. He refused to marry. King Adewale had tried everything. He had spoken to his son many times. Adetunji, you are no longer a child. When will you bring a wife home? The prince would simply smile. Father, I have not found the woman I want. Then what kind of woman are you looking for? I will know when I see her. The king became tired of hearing the same answer, so he decided to help his son. He organized one beauty contest after another. Beautiful women came from different parts of the kingdom. Some were tall, some were short. Some could sing beautifully, some could dance, some could cook, and some were so beautiful that the whole palace would become quiet whenever they entered. But Prince Adetunji was never impressed. One woman would dance in front of him. He would wave his hand. No, she's not my type. Another would sing for him. No. Another would smile at him and shake her waist. The prince would simply look away. No, bring the next one. After several contests, King Adewale became frustrated. Adetunji, you have rejected every woman in this kingdom. The prince only smiled. Father, I cannot marry someone just because she is beautiful. The king sighed. Then what do you want? I want someone special. The king shook his head. Where will you find this special woman? The prince had no answer. One afternoon, Prince Adetunji went to the village market with 2 of his guards. The market was crowded and noisy. Traders were shouting. Women were selling food. Children were running around. People moved in every direction. As the prince and his guards walked through the market, one of the guards suddenly swung his arm. Bam! His hand hit the arm of a young woman walking beside him. The woman stopped. The guard knew what he had done. But he did not turn around. He simply continued walking. The woman stared at him. Then she marched after him. Hey! The guard stopped and turned. What? Did you not see that you hit my arm? The guard looked at her. So? The woman's eyes widened. So you should apologize. The guard laughed. Do you know who I am? She looked him up and down. No, who are you? The guard became angry. I am a royal guard. So? I serve Prince Adetunji. She folded her arms. And because you serve the prince, you can hit people and refuse to apologize? The guard opened his mouth. No words came out. The woman stepped closer. I don't care who you are. You hit me. Apologize. The people around them began to watch. The guard looked embarrassed. You are very rude. And you are very proud. The woman grabbed the front of his clothes. Apologize. The guard tried to pull away. Let go of me. I will let you go when you apologize. Prince Adetunji had been watching the whole thing. He finally stepped forward. Enough! The woman turned and saw the prince. But she did not bow. She did not become afraid. She simply pointed at his guard. He hit me and refused to apologize. Prince Adetunji looked at his guard. Is that true? The guard looked down. Yes, Your Highness. The prince shook his head. Then apologize. But your highness, apologize. The guard swallowed. I am sorry. The woman released his clothes. Good. She dusted her hands, hissed, and walked away. Adetunji stood there, staring after her. He had never seen a woman speak like that. He turned to his guard. Who is she? The guard laughed. Her name is Omolara. Omolara? Yes, your highness. She is the daughter of the basket weaver. The priest looked in the direction she had gone. With the way she grabbed you, I thought she was the daughter of a great warrior. The guards laughed, but one of them quickly added, she behaves like that with everybody. What do you mean? She has no respect for anyone. The other guard nodded. No man in the village wants her. The first guard laughed. Her mouth is always running. In fact, her mouth leaks just like the baskets her father makes. They all laughed. Prince Adetunji did not laugh. He simply kept staring at the road where Omolara had disappeared. Then he turned away. But strangely, he could not stop thinking about her. That night, Prince Adetunji sat alone in his room. He could not concentrate. He tried to sleep. He could not sleep. All he could remember was the young woman standing in front of his guard. He smiled without knowing it. Then he quickly frowned. Why am I thinking about that rude woman? He shook his head. Omolara. Just as he was thinking about her, his door suddenly opened. Adetunji. The prince quickly looked up. It was King Adewale. Father, what is it? The king walked into the room and sat down. I have made a decision. The prince became curious. What decision? The king looked at him seriously. I am organizing another marriage contest. Prince Adetunji groaned. Father. No, the king quickly interrupted. This time, I will not take no for an answer. The prince sighed. I have already told you, I don't want any of those women. The king stared at him. This will not be like the marriage contest we have had before. The prince raised his eyebrows. What do you mean, father? This time, it will be different. The king leaned forward. I have been thinking about what you said. You don't want just any beautiful woman. You want someone special. The prince remained silent. The king continued. I believe you want a woman who is brave and courageous. You want the best of the best. Prince Adetunji nodded slowly. The king smiled. So, I have made my decision. What decision? This time, we will not look for beautiful women alone. The king paused. We will look for fearless women. The prince looked confused. How? The king stood up. At the end of the village is the Crocodile River. The prince's eyes widened. Yes, father. Any woman who crosses that river alive will become your wife. Prince Adetunji immediately stood up. Father, what? The king looked at him calmly. That is the contest. Father, that river is dangerous. People are afraid to even go near it. The king raised his hand. I am the king of Ajanla. He looked directly into his son's eyes. Whatever I say becomes final. But father! No more arguments. The king walked towards his throne. My son deserves the best of the best. Prince Adetunji slowly sat down. He could not believe what he had just heard. Later that day, King Adewale called the town crier. The town crier stood before the palace with his talking drum. The king gave him the message. Go through every street and every market in Ajanla. Yes, your majesty. Tell everyone that in 7 market days, there will be a great marriage contest. The town crier nodded. And what should I tell them? The king smiled. Tell every unmarried woman that the woman who crosses the Crocodile River alive will become the wife of Prince Adetunji. The town crier's eyes widened. The Crocodile River? Yes. The town crier swallowed hard. Yes, Your Majesty. He picked up his drum. Then he ran into the village.